hills of Tuscany are green to the south, but here in Imola the air is red hot. Welcome to Ferrari's turf for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. The track has been around since the 60s, but the first official Formula One race was held here in 1980. Let's see what excitement lies ahead this year. This is Imola, and it's an old school track with plenty of elevation changes and lots of corners. There's only one DRS zone here, but it follows the long straight right before Tamburello and should see plenty of action. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. Let the weekend begin!
Right then, here we are for another episode of F1 Manager, heading to round 4 for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Now this is going to be pretty exciting, I can already tell. Friday, Saturday and Sunday, pretty much a dry race throughout. Saturday and Sunday is going to be overcast. Friday it's going to be clear skies. Now, I need to add a car setup for these lot, but I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, so I will be back once I have that sorted. Now, for the race, I am not quite sure what to do. I'm probably just going to do, well, it's most likely going to be a one-stop, so I'm going to put Seb on plan A. Stroll, meanwhile, I'm going to switch it up. And instead of it being mediums first, it's going to be hard, so I'm going to go backwards. Should be alright. Alright. Both cars 17th and 19th. I skipped qualifying because, you know, I think when the cars seem to be more up there, or at least when the new upgrades come, is when I'll start to like simulate qualifying more, because there's not really any point right now because this car's just not going to get anywhere out of Q1 just yet. Just yet. Anyways, without further ado, let's get to the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix.
It's bright and sunny as the drivers line up on the grid. And there's Sebastian Vettel. They'll be starting the race from the bottom half of the grid, so there's a fair bit of ground to make up. There's Lance Stroll, down the grid. They're starting in the bottom half of the grid today, so there's a lot of cars between them and the podium. The race start is mere seconds away. The crowd are on their feet in anticipation of this, the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
Alright, green lights, green cars, away. Just a pretty mutual start for Seb. Max Verstappen leads him to turn 1. Stroll just behind as the Williams tries to overtake Seb and gets past. Alright.
Come on. So use energy if you need it. Use energy.
Yeah, this is going to be a very difficult race to do, but we're going to try our best to maximize. Okay, never mind. We're going to maximize as much as possible. There's a yellow flag in Sector 2. Somebody ran wide.
We've just had a car
And it's
run
Alonso.
wide.
Should be alright. Seb moving to the left-hand side. Could he possibly go for a move? No, he's going to stay back. So, 5 of the drivers went for soft tires, and the rest, no, 3 on hards, and the rest on mediums. So, pretty interesting strategies to do. I do say so myself. Seb going around the outside. Can he possibly make a move into turn one? And Sebastian Vettel goes round the outside, side by side with Alex Albon. And I think Vettel just about get past. And he does, up into 17th place. Wow. That was a very ballsy move. Meanwhile, in the background, Stroll defending off the fellow Canadian of Nicholas Latifi. I'm going to tell Stroll to push a bit because we really need him to stay up.
Can push more. Okay.
Oh, Stroll's locked up. No. For God's sake.
They've locked up and gone straight on. Let's have a look. So this was the Aston Martin. And this, yes, there, that's the lockup.
What a great camera angle. Fucking hell. Oh, I think another car went wide there. Wait, hang on. I think one of the Ferraris locked up. Oh, there's a crash. Sainz has crashed. He lost his front wing.
Let's take a look at the replay. Let's have another look. Sainz is the focus here.
Sainz was leading the race. Locked up. And crashed. Lost the lead.
They won't have been expecting that.
It's going to be very disappointing, especially on the home track. Yeah, the people that are going on softs are definitely pitting as into the pits. Goes Lando Norris, Zhou Guanyu, and Kevin Magnussen. And I'm assuming Ricciardo will pit next lap. And they're going on mediums. So I think they're not going to be doing a two-stop. Magnussen getting held up by the Alpha and the TVS. So pretty much all the soft runners going into the pits. Oh, there's been a crash in Sector 1. I don't know who's crashed. Depending on how bad it is, it might be a safety car, but I'm not quite sure. Oh, Sonoda's crashed.
Okay.
We can take a look now. Now let's look at this. The focus on Sonoda.
Oh, it's going to be the same, isn't it?
That crash is terrible news for the team.
Yeah, drivers seem to be struggling through that turn. Don't know why. Alright, pit windows open. We're going to box Seb this out as Verstappen now going into the pits. We're going to put Seb on hard tires. We're going to do that. So those tires are pretty much dead. Verstappen going on hard, so I think the medium runners are going to do a one stop, except the guys on softs. We originally started. Around the outside goes Kevin Magnussen and Sebastian Vettel. 14th place, I believe. Yeah, it's 14th place. But it doesn't really matter because Seb's boxing this lap, so it's alright. Into the pits comes Sebastian Vettel for his one and only stop, unless a safety car comes out. Right. We're going to need a good stop here from the pit mechanic. 2.8 solid. So the Hasses and the rest are coming in. We had a crash on track. I think that might be a McLaren of Lando Norris, and it's his. Norris making the same mistake.
Now just take a look at the McLaren.
As Sainz and Sonoda. So many drivers are struggling in that corner. I don't know why. But Lando losing his right end plate on his front wing. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, Seb locked up. No! He done the same mistake as Stroll. Shit!
Oh, big lock up there.
Fuck's sake. Okay. I was going to say, if he didn't make that mistake, we could have possibly jumped Norris. We might be able to just about, but I do not think so. It depends where Stroll... Nah. Okay, no, we do. In fact, Albon did as well. So Norris... Oh, okay. As he sticks his tyre out of the track and gets overtaken by Latifi. Norris tries and fight it back. He's going to have to stay back for a couple of laps at least. Norris is thinking of going around the outside, but he tries to hold back because Latifi's defending. Yeah, Lando will have DRS, so it's going to be a pretty easy pass. Meanwhile, in the background, you can see Lewis Hamilton leading this race, yet to make a pit stop, I believe. No, he hasn't. So we've got 3-lap cars running. Mercedes v Ferrari v Red Bull. Hamilton leads into turn 1, following Charles Leclerc, who's on fresh hard, and Verstappen along the way with another fresh set of
Loads
hard.
of energy. Copy. You can use energy. Copy.
Right, in comes Lance Stroll. .7-second stop, not bad. But he isn't going to get ahead of Latifi as Latifi just flies by.
Okay, happy to lift and coast. Copy.
Oh, we had a crash on the track. And it's Yuki Tsunoda again. He loses his front wing. All of it this time. He's crashed again.
Let's see what happened there. Now let's look at this. The focus on Tsunoda.
Why is the AI always making mistakes in that corner?
Thank
At the same
goodness
time.
nobody else was involved. That
Oh my
was
God.
a big crash.
Well, that's a free position for us if we can make it.
Energy's good, Lance. Okay. Pushing hard now, pushing hard.
Charles Leclerc has coped brilliantly around around the final corner, Charles Leclerc wins the Imola Grand Prix, he wins the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix, and takes the win. The Tifosi are going to be absolutely elated with that. The two Red Bulls finish second and third on the podium. Carlos Sainz just misses out.
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
Meanwhile, we've got to
check the
defend
flag.
off. We've got to defend off Tsunoda here. 16th place. It's going to be quite difficult. We're going to give it absolutely everything. We are pulling away, and I think it should be just enough. We've got to keep in mind of fuel as well. So don't really want to use too much of it, but at the same time, I really don't want to give up this position.
All okay on fuel, so you can do what you want for speed. Okay, copy.
Stroll finishes in 19th. We could possibly finish ahead of Tsunoda with two more corners to go, sorry. And I think we would just about hold off. But he is gaining. And it's going to be pretty much a drag race to the finish line, I think. No, never mind. Seb's going to get P16.
Nice checker flag.
Could have
Very
definitely
nice.
done a lot better if we
Tough
had
day.
upgrades, but
Get lots of pickup.
with what we could have done, I think it's progress.
Sebastian Vettel with a comfortable result for his team here. Aston Martin had a good enough weekend, but there's still some margin for improvement here.
Absolutely. This was very promising, and now the team will be doing everything they can to make good on that promise.
With the race wrapped up, the team is ranked in 9th in the constructor standings.
Coming up next, the teams will be taking a trip to the Sunshine State. The Hard Rock Stadium is laying down the track for a captivating race at the Miami Grand Prix.
Alright, Charles Leclerc extends his championship lead by 10 points. So, that's alright to be for a Ferrari fan. That's alright. And takes the fast lap as well, so that's good. Yeah, we moved up a place from where we originally started with Seb, so that's a good job. And Stroll 2 laps down, so yeah, we really need to get some upgrades when we have the chance. We should upgrade our facilities as well. The design is now complete. Speak of the devil. Yeah, we do have some ATR period of time, aerodynamic time as well, so that's good. We just manufacture that. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode of F1 Manager. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content on the channel. And I will see you lot for Miami.